The driver versus the mini driver. Mini driver coming into vogue right now. What are the differences? What are the similarities? The similarities are, these are mainly T clubs. The driver, 460cc head. The mini driver, maybe 400 cc's. So it's a lot smaller, a lot more compact. The face is also much more compact, and yet, for some reason, very easy to hit. The reason being, 14 degrees of loft, basically a strong 3-wood, also known as a 2-wood. So a mini driver, we could say, is a 2-wood. The driver, 7 to about 11, 12 degrees of loft. So always lower than the mini driver. Now this smaller head, compared to the big one, may make you feel like it's going to be tougher to hit, but they put a smaller shaft in this. So the mini driver is a bit shorter than the driver. It's got a slightly smaller face, more like a fairway wood. Mini driver is making 3-woods obsolete. When your driver's going off the boil, the mini driver is an absolutely lovely choice. So we basically have a 3-wood shaft in a 2-wood. But what I like to do is tee this one a little lower. I don't really have the ball stick up 50% above the crown, maybe a third to a quarter of the ball. That's how I like to hit the mini driver. The mini driver is my go-to club now off the tee if I need about 240 to 250 off the tee. What I found with the mini driver, I can keep it more in control with a lower dispersion. That must be, there's 6 more degrees of loft on the face compared to my driver. My driver is at 8.5, that's at 14.5. So I'm looking at 6 degrees of loft. That's a very big difference at high swing speed with woods in your hand. The driver goes much further, you tee it up much higher, and if you don't have a problem with it, the 2-wood or mini driver can be a complement. If you have issue with a big ass driver, that may replace the damn thing. Man, that's a good shot, good shot, good shot. The mini driver can actually be hit off the turf, not only a tee. It is a bit more advanced, so you want to give yourself a chance at trying it a few times to see if you can do it. If you can, it opens up a very wide range of long shots on par 5s if you really need to go for them in 2. Mini driver versus driver off the fairway, it's a no contest. The mini driver has actually replaced my 3-wood now because I find it easier to hit off the tee than the 3-wood, and on approaches it's about the same. So I get another shot by having a go-to club off the tee when the driver's not performing. So I use the mini driver off the fairway, but then you get the driver, and now the driver I will hit off the deck, but only basically in the rough. Let's see what happens when I hit it off the fairway. In the rough, the ball can be propped up as if it's on the tee, making it much easier to hit the ball, just like I'm on the tee box. When it's sitting on the fairway like this, I don't know, I got to hit really down on it, and then I assume there's going to be a fader, but I don't do it that often. I don't really see the benefit of it. The upside is too low, downside is too high. Just like that. Mini driver for the win off the deck. That's mini driver versus driver. You want to see 3-wood versus 3 hybrid? Check this video out right now, baby.